Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this is 1 Peter 3 and verse 6. It says, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as they do well and are not afraid with any amazement.
Yep. So these women are supposed to call us Lord without amazement. You understand? You know, these women prefer to call they acknowledge the boss. You know, they call the landlord, but they wouldn't call the husband who paying the landlord for them to stay. Because if the husband don't pay the money, guess what? We get put out. But this society that say that we 50-50, that's Easter rule. That is not the creator rule, right? The creator created the origin of family, right? So he said who is the head, who is the tail, and who's supposed to follow, and what you're supposed to see, how you're supposed to go about the family life, right? Go ahead, Akiamon.
Yeah, okay. Verse 7. Likewise, your husband dwell with them according to knowledge given unto the wife.
Why would we dwell with the woman a certain way? Go ahead.
As unto
because what? One of the reasons we dealt so with them, because they're emotional. They're very emotional. They're soft. They're tender. If we as men handle them too hard, they would break. They're fragile. Go ahead.
It says, as unto the weaker vessel.
As unto what?
The weaker vessel.
Right. They're the weaker vessel. They are the weaker vessel. So then how could they be equal with you if they're the weaker vessel? A woman have no saying when a man speak. A woman supposed to owe you peace. You understand? But this society tell different. He should say different. Anybody have anything to say? Go ahead, finish up the precept.
It says, as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
Right, that's the point there. Right? What's the next precept?
This is Genesis 3 and verse 16. It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow shall thou bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband,
and thy desire would be unto the husband. Go ahead.
And he shall rule over thee.
And he shall rule. That from Genesis mean beginning.
Right.
Which part did the Most High ever say that them is 50-50? Which part he said the woman's supposed to rule over the man? No time. She's supposed to serve her husband. This is what she named, woman. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it. No. Next precept.
Yeah, this is 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 14. It says, I will therefore that the young women marry, bear children.
No, not that one. I want
Titus.
No, before you bring Titus, give me the one in
1 Timothy 2 and 9.
2 and 9.
All right, this is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
You get it.
In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold.
Just now, huh?
Yeah, it says that the women adorn themselves with shamefacedness and sobriety, right? The scripture in Sirach, it talk about how, a bold woman, is headache to a man. All right, ain't nobody want to deal with these bold, proud women that don't want to obey them, and take their leadership. The women that want to do their own thing. You see, go ahead, huh?
All right, it says with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or
you read
costly
back the top verse to me one more time, huh?
All right,
9.
verse 9. It says likewise, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Yeah, so when a man speak, she's supposed to be in subjection. All right, she's supposed to be under rule.
Yeah,
you see?
Doesn't mean a subjection. Sub mean under, jection mean rule. She's under the man's rulership.
God.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 12. It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man."
See, it says that the Apostle Paul, he said that if any man think himself to be spiritual, let him acknowledge that these things that he write are the laws of the Most High. You see? And he said that he suffered not a woman to teach. That's a straight commandment from the Most High. You know, let these women don't teach, let it don't say nothing. Because what can they teach a man? Alright, the Most High deal with the man, and then the man deal with the woman.
Yeah.
And then the elderly women deal with the younger women, and so on and so forth. That's the order.
That's right. That's
Alright? The chain of command, or the chain does not, you know, is not in corruption, it's not confusing. Alright? Go ahead,
Read back the verse one more time.
It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man."
Serve authority, talking about power. A
right.
woman not supposed to get power over a man. Right? The woman's supposed to serve. She's a servant.
right.
The servant and the master is never the same. Never. Right? Anyway, these women twist it into matter of fact, when these women that have cars on the road and they're driving, when the wheel puncture, you know what they call for? A man. They call for a man to change the tire. Yeah? She's the weaker vessel. No doubt. Go ahead,
All right, verse 13. It says, "For Adam was first formed, then Eve."
Yeah, that's the point, yeah.
All right.
Go to Titus now.
All right, this is Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things."
You see, these elderly women now, they're not teaching these younger women how to carry themselves around. You see, because these old women want to be, a mother want to be in the same party with her daughter. You see, she want to go online with her daughter and leave her husband. Oh, it's girls' night out. What the fuck is girls' night out? What is girls' night out? That is Easter system. Girls' night out, you going and look for next man. What my wife doing out there? I mean, once you see if a lion see a pack of lamb, guess what? It is time for the lion don't see prey. You understand? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna move in for the kill. It's likewise these women when they go and hang out with girls' night. That's evil, bro. When they go and hang out together, guess what? Men out there gonna come, they're gonna touch them. And you know, next man is supposed to touch your woman. Yet these men saying, yeah, it's the girls' night, I gonna babysit. You become fucking nanny? What the fuck is that? Everything is turned upside down. Yeah, you get it.
Verse 4. It says that they may teach the younger women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
So they are not sober, and they ain't teaching these women, because these women telling you, you know what? If you see he going out too much, you must go out too. The fuck is that? You understand? He cheating on you, cheat on it too. Beside that, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Right? The man don't cheat. If he go with the next woman that have a man, he committing adultery.
That's right.
He's breaking the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But the man cannot cheat. He could get how much woman he want. He ain't cheating as long that woman ain't married.
That's right.
There's no such thing as cheating. Wait, it's a game you're playing? It's a game? First of all, life is not a game. Life is serious. Wait,
Verse 5. It says to be discreet.
mm-hmm.
Chase said, keepers at home.
Keep
good.
it at home. These women today don't know how to keep home. They don't know how to keep a home. Right? They don't even know how to look after their own self. And you have a whole lot. None of these women that talking on the radio station this morning, I guarantee you that none of them was virgin. None of them. Because they coming to a man with a long, long list of requirements. I want you to have a job. I want you to have a car. You must be able to carry me out so much. You must have so much money on the bank. And guess what? This bitch ain't even have your virginity. All right. If a man do have all these things that you require, what are you putting to the table? What are you bringing to the table? You're not bringing nothing. All you bringing is a beat up quabba to the table.
Second hand quabba.
You understand? A second hand, not even second hand, bro. These women can't even count the men that they was with. And they want to come and tell you that they're more precious. And these fucking idiots, these men going and buy white dress for white man purity. This bitch is pure. She ain't even a virgin, bro. This woman should wear a black dress because you gotta mourn for this motherfucker.
That's right.
You see, because you don't know she gonna bring you dread pain. Dread pain. Because she don't take so much of dick out there that then when she actually meet you, she say, you know what, your dick twist wrong. You ain't doing this thing the right way. How she gonna come to tell you that? Because what, some man probably don't do it the right way when she like it. So now and then Issa give this woman option that she could choose. If you don't want to, you could leave here and get two other men. You could, you're still valuable. No. The Most High said He's gonna destroy you for your wickedness. Right? Go ahead, where you at?
It says, good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemed.
God. So let us see what the younger woman's supposed to do.
Yeah. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 14. It says, I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary.
And there was a custom back then. It was an honor for a woman to marry and bring forth children. You see? But in these days, these women would be in the 30s, touching the 40s and talking about they ain't get a career right. They still need a couple more years before they settle down and start a family and that type of bullshit. You see? Read it back up.
Yeah, it says, I will therefore that the young women marry, bear children, guide the house.
Yeah, and women back in those days, all right, like the elderly women used to raise their daughter with that mindset. You see, that they would marry and bring forth children, and we say raise the house,
guide the house, right? It says, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
Yep.
Yeah, meaning you giving the enemy out there things to talk about the man, right? Because the woman's supposed to be the glory of the man.
That's right.
Right? But these women are not the glory, they're a shame, they're a disgrace. There's no glory in these women anymore. You understand? Yeah, well that's it. We have precept. Bring it out.
This Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they say we will not walk therein.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because everything that we went through just now, was showing of how the customs back then was, how women were in order and how it should be actually, right? And that's coming in, again, all right. In the new kingdom, everything gonna be back in order, all right. Not according to Esau's system and Esau's doctrine and the power that Esau gave to these women. You see that now they had options, now they have a say, all right. In the old way, which we will have, you see, these women ain't gonna get none to say. They're gonna be in subjection. Alright? Yeah, they say that.
Alright. Close our path, we reach.
Yeah. So Lord's will that this video was edifying to you, brothers. Alright. Shalom.
Shalom.